Gaffar. Welcome to World Education Summit 2014. You are the chairperson of the Committee on Girls' Education in National Commission for Minorities Education Institution. You have recommended more than 30 recommendations to the government. How many of them has been implemented so far?
So many of them has been taken by different ministry, from the Ministry of Charity, Ministry of Minority Affairs, Ministry of Women and Child Development, Ministry of Health, and Ministry of Rural Development, and other ministries we have recommended, and we have circulated our recommendation to all the ministries. Ministry of Minority Affairs has made the special scholarship for the girls, and from elementary education up to the higher education. And from this year also they have started international scholarship for institutions. They have started from this year. From Ministry of Women and Child Development, ICT is one of the programs for pre-primary education and for mother and child nutrition kind of thing. They have also started in the most Muslim, especially the minority concentrated clusters in the areas. They have established the Anganwadi centers over there to expose the child, because they are not getting the exposure, they don't have the money, because the poverty is the most, the reason for minority, especially the Muslim, for the backwardness socially, economically, or educationally. So by that they are getting the exposure, and their parents are sending them to the Anganwadi center where they get the pre-primary education, and there are other schemes also for the madrasas, where in madrasa, which are especially established for the minority Muslim girls and women, so they are getting the salary through SPQ is one of the scheme, and they are also providing one infrastructure development for minority institution, that's an IDMI. So that is through the Ministry of Charity, and that is the center sponsor scheme, which is they provide the financial assistance to the minority institution. And somewhere also they get the orientation program for the teachers, and we have mostly female teachers, because in minority, especially the Muslim community, the parents or some social taboos are reluctant. They don't want to send their daughters 5th onwards in the co-education. So we have also demanded to the government for the teachers orientation program to upgrade the teaching skills to the female staff. So that too has been, because in Rajasthan, State Madrasa Board of Rajasthan has appointed a number of female teachers in madrasas, and then there is a good the enrollment of the girls in that madrasa or the institution, so parents are willing to send them to the institution. That has been taken. Now, Maulana Azad Foundation is one of the foundation which comes under the Ministry of Minority Affairs. Now the health schemes, Ministry of Health has collaborated with the Maulana Azad Foundation. So the institutions are getting the health related, like they have some malnutrition problem, they are getting some medicine from the government, they are getting health cards and other things. So that has been also taken by the government. And we are also closely working, because there is a lot of dropout rate among the Muslim girls within the country, because they are not able to go for the higher education or for into the mainstream. So with the National Institute of Open Schooling, we have done a lot of work, and they have established so many study centers all over the country. Even the foremost flung areas of minorities, where they don't have the access to go for the schooling and all that.
for somebody who is devoted to the cause of women's education, and you've traveled across the country.
Right.
How far do you think? I mean, government is doing a lot of things. Everybody is doing. Do you think we need to accelerate the pace so that more and more minority girls are educated?
No, because I have submitted the report where I have given more than 30 recommendations and suggestions to the government, where we have given the suggestion to the government to give the more incentives to the girl child. Because women or the girl is within the minority, either she belongs to any community, because she is lagging. She is lagging educationally, she is lagging economically, she is lagging socially. So she needs to give the good kind of an incentive so that she can be empowered through education. That is that is to be needed to be, those issues needs to be addressed, or government should do something more to cater those issues.
Okay, on one hand we have commissions, on the other hand we have government. But what about the role of other stakeholders like parents, the community, the society, and civil society?
See, everybody you mentioned are doing their duties or their part of job which they need to do, the issues that they need to address in the society to integrate the education with the social development. That's very important. Whether he is a teacher, he is a stakeholder, he is the philanthropist, or he is a teacher, or he is somebody else as a doctor or engineer, as a good the citizen of India, they need to join hand together to empower the most marginalized people who has no access towards development. That is, we are talking about the education development or the empowerment. They can play the major role, and everybody has to participate in this development.
And what about the role of parents in
See, some because I have seen because if you talk about Kerala, there is 100% literacy, but I have seen the parents are more concerned for their marriage. They are collecting the money, they are having the savings and other things for the dowry purpose. They never try to invest the money on higher education.
Is it a cause for concern?
It's everywhere. If you can talk, I have seen, because I went to so many convocations to some medical college in Kerala, where I have seen the parents are spending a lot of money for the medical, medical school for their MBBS degree and all that. But they are not concerned there whether she will continue her job, she can contribute to the society, because if she has qualified, got the degree of this medical and something, so they are least bothered about. So by that, the deserving candidate who are talented but they don't have the source, they are dropped that way so that they can do the services for the betterment. So I have seen in our country, especially in the minority, we have not many hospitals, but we have also some nursing schools, but parents are very reluctant and they are very reserved. They are not allowing their daughters for this nursing training and for the paramedical courses. So they are not willing.
So what's the way out?
So we need to generate the awareness. We need to make the networking between the institutions, because the issues which are in South, that is not same in North, which are in North, that is not same in East. So we need to exchange our experience with each other so that they can learn and that thing can be implemented. Like if somebody is having some issues in the society, they need to address it. So if somebody is doing as a volunteer, so we can also share that with the other part of the country, that look, they are doing it, we can also do that. So through that way we can connect the people for such courses.
what do you expect of the WA summit? Not many minority institutional education leaders are coming.
Yeah.
And what kind
So
of
I won't
feedback
like,
are you getting from them?
So I'm very happy, and the participants of our minority institutions are very happy because they are the part of this World Education Summit, so that they will learn from each other. They will have the network for each other. So this will become the general, for the general people, this will become the issue. Like our president of elites, Mr. Narayana,
yeah,
he well said, like we have the 120 crores population. We will not be able to be the superpower, and we will not be able to be the developed country unless or until we do not also join these 20 crore Muslims within these mainstream, so that we can talk about development. So we need to join hand together for this development of our country.
Thank you. Thank you so much.